Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, the Alamo City today at the Alamo Dome as we have a couple of squads here ready to square off in the Valero Alamo Bowl. Kickoff team on the field ready to start this postseason classic. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. So Washington State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Let's step back here and chat a little Washington State. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Wide open, he makes the catch. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He'll do it himself. There he goes. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Yeah, and how about the QB? Calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and now what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things up and keep this defense on balance?
Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Got it behind the line. It's Woods. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him...
And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Cougars.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
BYU.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the BYU Cougars offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They'll go right back to him. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Looking for a man. It's Tollefson. Snagged in the middle. It's Napier. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Hand off from the shotgun. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Bachmeier. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Cougars come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on third and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bachmeier. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll run it on first and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, BYU! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Now the play fake. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Wide open downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Washington State going back to work on first down. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Ellison. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Washington State has it all working right now. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Buying some time. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cougar! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. That's caught. It's Bachmeier. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Second down, he'll throw it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. BYU lines up quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looking to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
From the gun, looking for a man. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! Fit it in the window for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Backed up now, here's second and long.
Really good coverage by the DB there, and an even a better job of locating the football and then knocking it away.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays, and you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it, they know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him, and as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Clyde. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll go hurry up here. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ellison. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
BYU 14.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw. It's Tollefson. Makes the catch. It's Bachmeier. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the back. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Another incompletion on third down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Right on target this time. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Caught over the middle. It's Ellison. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Lost a throw on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Out of bounds at the 37-yard line, and the return unit doing its job. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. And the Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Back to throw, it's Tollefson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bachmeier. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Touchdown Cougars. And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive.
24, BYU. 21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give on the option. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He leaves it with his back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. BYU right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got it in the middle. It's Napier. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. BYU now into the red zone. Back to pass. It's Tollefson. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Touchdown, BYU! They take the lead with the 6.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to the ground. Got enough for the first.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Thomas. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy in the ground.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the move, he fires. Touchdown, Washington State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. BYU lines up quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll run it from the gun. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Tollefson. Catch in the middle, it's Napier. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. BYU has this offense clicking. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab. It's Bachmeier. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Trying to take it back. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Final stand. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if they're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42.
Oh, it's a backbreaker for this defense. QB scrambling and picking up the first down.
Turning it on!
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it, to try to get his offense some positive yards.
And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. A first down run in the red zone. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wazoo!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
BYU 28.
And he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Finds his tight end.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple of minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Tollefson. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Bachmeier. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. BYU right back to the line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. Might be calling a hot route. He wants to throw it again. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Napier. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go.
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help on the defense.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Freeman. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's Fry. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Scanning the field, it's Tollefson. Got his man down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. got it in the middle. It's Branch. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Let's not overcomplicate things. My guy is better than all of your guys. No matter how I give it to him, I'm going to keep feeding. That's over 150 yards now. What a day for this wide receiver.
BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Martin. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. He's now up to 95 yards rushing in this win, and he is well on his way to a 1,500-yard season. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Tollefson. Touchdown, BYU! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.